Inconsistent.
Can you see it? It's spraying something in the air.
Oh, I took a shit in the sky.
Oh, Santa Claus
is coming.
Look. See, the guy even changed the camera. Look. It's spraying something in the air. There's a Navy that recorded this. They don't know what it is, obviously. All right.
It's a gassy fart.
All right. What? I pushed the wrong button. Jesus.
That middle one.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we're back in the mix here. Welcome to GED squared. And today we're talking about... We can't help it. How we're not going to talk about this? Everybody's talking about it. And it's happening right outside our window over here. The freaking UFOs are here. They're finally here. I've been waiting for them. Abduct me! Santa Claus is coming to town. And his name is E.T. He's here to... Hopefully the ETs bring us gifts too. Are they drones or are they UFOs? We don't know yet. Are they a mix of both? Again, we don't know yet.
Okay, so...
They're all over the place now. We saw them in... New Jersey was the first place I announced it. Then all of a sudden...
Back in November.
And then we started seeing them in Staten Island. And...
Have you seen one?
Every day. You know where I see it the most?
Yeah.
When I'm at the BQE going home, I see them coming up. You know why I see them over there?
All right.
It's Newark Airport. That's
those are planes.
Yeah, I know, but people...
If that's the case, I see them all day.
That's why in the group chat I put a picture of an airplane flying overhead. The guy's like, I caught one. Because to me, that's what they are. They're just airplanes.
I've been walking 12 miles every day.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
It's a lot. It's in a parking lot.
Just walking around circles?
Yeah.
Somebody should record you on time lapse.
I'm waiting for my security badge to enter certain areas.
They're not gonna give it to you. You don't get the clearance. This guy's not gonna get the clearance.
I don't. Yeah. So before getting the security badge, having a meeting with one of the Port Authority individuals, they brought me into like one of the terminals, like command center, not the big tower, not the, what is that called?
What are these?
Hold on. What are you? Look at his face.
What is this?
What is this?
Starburst?
We needed this as children.
We had the freaking fake ones.
There's the sour candy.
Sour candy. Oh, they're pretty good.
You're welcome. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
It's pretty good. Get them for your kids.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Don't buy the freaking minty one. They don't want that.
Nobody wanted that.
Nobody wants that,
bro. I can't believe. So my boy,
we should have put this in the Christmas episode. Damn! Don't get the minty one.
All right, you good?
I'm good.
All right,
this is good.
Don't bring it home to your kids.
I'm gonna hide this in the car. Nah, eat it before you get. All right.
They have Narrator flavors. They have the Taps one.
Wow.
They went in, bro.
There's no way this is good for you. This is what he's going to ban, just so you know. This is the first time you're going to see it, the last time.
The first thing Trump banned?
RFK. He's going to be like, no, this has red dye 40. Get out of here.
Okay, so back to the drone situation. It's been going on for a minute.
Yeah.
It's been going on for a minute. And
you think UFOs are like, let's take it easy. Oh, great. Here we go.
That's the UFOs.
Can you hear it? Hold on. Let's be quiet.
You saw it move?
Yeah.
All right, then. We'll be right back. Hold on.
All right. UFOs. We're back.
All right, UFOs. So, with the UFO situation, a lot of conspiracies.
My favorite.
A lot of conspiracies, and they're just throwing them off the cuff.
You can make one up and put it out there. People love it.
Yeah, this is true. One of the most popular ones is that it's government.
The government itself is flying UFOs.
Is flying drones.
Dronas.
Is flying drones to mess with the people. To get them This is the dumbest one to
There's
me.
the Project Blue Book.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is Project Blue Book?
So Project Blue Book's a very old conspiracy. One of my favorites, actually. Where the idea is that the government wants to make a fake UFO invasion.
Okay, yeah.
Okay?
Right.
Why?
Why?
Because people give up freedoms when they're scared.
And they're more obedient to the cause.
Exactly. So their thoughts is that we're going to make a fake UFO invasion to scare everybody. So whatever we tell them to do, they're going to do it because we're the government. We're going to protect them. It's a very old conspiracy. If I wanted to believe it, I would say the government hasn't done it yet because we just don't have the technology to fake a UFO invasion. But today, I think we got it. You ever saw the video of it's an old it's like an advertisement for a scary movie, and somebody recorded it, and it's like a billboard, and there's a certain spot on the street that if you stand in it, you can hear the advertisement go.
Ooh, I like that.
But if you walk out of it, you don't hear it. So the idea is that people are going to walk by, they can hear for a second, they're going to be like, huh? And it's like focused sound. You know what I'm saying? And
Okay. Like a beam.
Like a beam of sound.
Okay.
And that when that video first came out, people were like, oh, that's part of Project Bluebeam. They're testing it. Because they're going to shoot it directly.
It's just a Bose speaker.
Yeah.
Relax, everybody.
That's a Bose speaker. So that's one of the things that were floating around for years of like, that's one of the technologies they're going to use. And I hope they do use it because I like it.
Okay, so there's the Project Blue Beam that it's to frighten the masses to get them to be obedient.
Now, if America does it, right, Project Blue Beam, you think Russia's going to be like, that's not happening over here. Come join us over here. We don't have no aliens.
No one's going to Russia.
Yeah.
They're a little busy.
I'm just saying all the poor countries that don't have that technology, they're going to be like, well, we have no alien sightings over here.
Yeah, you're safe here.
You're safe over
they'll
here.
be out.
America's the only place that has UFOs.
Yeah, well, don't go to America.
Yeah, don't go to America.
America's wild.
I mean, also though, if I was a UFO, I'm going to America. We're gonna go Russia, Ukraine, like China. No way, I'm coming to America.
America, they're bugging out over there.
Yeah.
They got a lot going on.
We got way more going on than anywhere else. Everybody else serves us. I don't know if you
we're entertaining.
Not just when you do it, everything's for us. China makes stuff for us.
Is for us.
China makes things for us.
For us.
Yes, exactly. As a side job, they do it for other countries, but they're mainly for us. Everything is made for us.
Wow, we're like the kings.
We're the freaking world police.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
UFOs
come this way.
UFOs, please. So the idea is that another conspiracy, maybe this falls in line with the first one, is that these are UFOs disguised as drones.
Ooh, that's good.
You haven't heard this one?
No, I haven't heard. That's a good one.
What?
So the UFOs, they came, but they have like a camouflage to look like drones.
Yes,
because that's how they could get through. They're like, oh, they finally developed this flying technology that act like us.
Exactly. So they figured out, the aliens figured out, we'll be more appealing to the humans if we disguise ourselves as this new technology that they developed called drones. Now, I don't know if that's I think that's a really good one. That's probably my favorite.
That's a pretty good one, yeah. I like that one.
That's probably my favorite.
You know why I like that one? Because it's kind of like, oh, that's why we think they're drones.
Right.
And the UFO's like, we're right under the nose. Hiding in plain sight, baby. That's an airplane. That's not a drone. Please stop.
That's exactly. I saw that today.
An airplane, bro.
There's an article that's posted that's titled Lost Control. U.S. drone pilot describes encounter with a New Jersey UFO. Michael B., a paranormal investigator and podcaster. That's when he lost his credibility right there. Behind the YouTube channel Terror Talk.
Don't advertise the YouTube channel.
Sorry. Was probing a mysterious object.
He believes he's an alien
who was another drone when his device malfunctioned. Quote, there was a drone hanging out. I had full battery life. Not 3 minutes into the flight, I lost control of the drone. When a warning flashed across his screen, his battery suddenly died. The drone started going down. Dead battery. But the other drone was kicking butt and still going.
Like the advertisements are space themed.
So that's probably my favorite That's a plane. That's
Yeah. That's a drone.
That's a drone.
That's a UFO. That's actually a plane. You can see the headlights on it. It's facing, shining forward.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh, that's a drone.
Ooh, look at that.
That's just a regular drone. That's a regular ass drone. That's a regular plane. That's a plane.
That's a plane.
That's a plane. So yeah, okay, that's good because all the drones follow FAA regulations.
Has to. No, the drones can only fly up to 400 feet.
No, I'm saying the ones that go past it have the FAA regulated lights.
Yeah, right.
That's why they're flashing lights. Yeah, but the UFOs are like, we already know the rules.
Yeah, we know the rules. We could be both. So that's one of the conspiracies that they're really UFOs disguised as drones because it's easier for them to be in plain sight.
Yeah.
But people are still losing their stuff because now, in the beginning, it was people are flying drones over people's residence and in like bases or airports and whatnot. And what's going on? Who's flying these drones? And then it's the government.
Yeah.
Messing around, Project Bluebeam. Then it became it's UFO. Now it's UFOs
disguised.
Disguised.
You know what's good about that? Probably conspiracy. The best part about it, you can't prove it wrong.
You can't prove it right.
That's what makes conspiracy theories so good.
So good.
Some of them are like, you can't prove me wrong.
Yeah. Who needs Netflix?
They have camouflage. It's like, oh great, there's no way I can prove that's not an alien now.
Exactly.
Because now even any drone is an alien now.
So the idea that, and the only reason why it's being allowed, the reason why the government's not saying anything and that it's okay is because they had a contract with the aliens to abduct us. This long-standing thing. So the contract was just amended.
What do you think they need to abduct us?
Because they need our buttholes? I don't know. Because everyone got probed.
Yeah,
right?
but they don't remove our buttholes.
They just stick things in it?
They want to check our temperature. That's the most accurate temperature gauge. Like, he doesn't have a fever. Let him back on. You ever had to do that to your kid? Like, I gotta put in his little butt.
I refused. I went and got the temple thing. And then the doctor was like, those aren't, now what? Now they're perfectly fine.
Oh, still, they're not accurate.
Are you stupid?
Yeah, they're not.
They are.
No, they're not. We have one at home. Sometimes it'll be like 105 and then the other side will be 103. And it's like, which one is it?
You have to clean it.
Even if you clean it, it doesn't do anything. So when we went to the hospital when I was sick, they were like, it's not 100% accurate, but it's close enough that we can just figure out.
Surmise from there.
That's it. It's not the temperature thing in your mouth. I don't even think that's as accurate.
Yeah.
It's all just estimated.
Just ate ice cream. What temperature do you think it's going to be?
Yeah. So what I heard was, this is probably mine, that
we're not doctors, we have no advice, blah blah blah. Go.
Yeah, put in your butt.
Ooh.
So what I heard was that the government, now this is another one, there's different stories about how this happened, but the government lost or heard that there is some kind of nuclear device hidden in America, and they're flying the drones around with nuclear detection trying to find it.
Who hid it?
So the idea is that it's from Ukraine that got transported to America somehow. They tried to get it out of Ukraine and brought it to America. Another one is that there's a terrorist that brought it in pieces and they sent it to different parts of the country so they can assemble it in here in America.
A nuclear bomb?
Yeah. And they're saying that the only way that they can find it is the nuclear material. The other pieces, they can't find it because they shipped it intentionally to different parts of the East Coast. So they're all separate.
But the uranium.
So if one part gets lost, they'll just send it again to a different place. So that way they can assemble it here in America. And that's why they're checking New Jersey and stuff, because they think that's where they sent the nuclear part in New Jersey. So the drones are flying low because they need to detect for radiation, and they're just flying all over back and forth trying to find it.
That makes a lot of sense.
That's a little bit more logical.
Logical and like,
I'm more scared of that than the aliens. To me, that's
wow,
like, oh my god, they're gonna blow it up in New Jersey.
Keep going. Stop complaining, everyone. They're working.
Send it to Ohio. Those people are weird.
What up, Mike? So Joe Rogan recently, this again, stuff that I looked up, I don't know the validity, check it out, fact check. Joe Rogan, we hate you. Apparently Joe Rogan states that his theory is that officials deployed the drones to get people used to UFOs.
That's part of the Blue Book.
That's part of the Blue Book.
They want to get people used
right.
to
Okay, that ties into that.
They've already been doing it with movies. Right? They make us watch alien movies so we could just get used to the idea.
Since the the news or the increase in drone sightings, Enigma's UFO spotting app soars 74% in the wake of drone mystery.
You know what this is?
What this is?
Mass hysteria. Every light they see in the sky, they're like, it's a UFO.
Everyone.
Yeah.
So my boss, he's been coming into work, and that's the first thing he talks about.
Nigga, I saw a UFO last night.
He's like, what do you think it fucking is?
And you're like, probably airplanes.
And then when it rained the other day that it was raining, he was like, I didn't see any of them.
Interesting.
Makes sense, right? It's raining. It's pouring.
Also the clouds.
What are you going to see?
Or they can fly under the clouds.
Right.
You can't fly a UFO in the rain. It's gonna
And if your theory is holding weight, then it wouldn't be able to search for the uranium in the rain.
Maybe they're flying over the clouds.
Scanning.
Yeah. The UFOs are above the clouds.
Right.
Like this one right here. This airplane. It's the same video playing over and over again. I don't know if you noticed. It's an hour and a half of just the same 4 videos.
Really?
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, that's a different one. I think you got to fast forward it to the different parts.
There we go.
Nope, that's an airplane.
That is definitely an airplane.
That's a nice looking airplane. That's a UFO. That's a UFO.
That's a UFO.
That's a UFO. They're coming for us. That's it. They want to put. Oh, that's an airplane. Nope, it's flashing lights. It's over.
Oh, it's a regular plane.
That's it. Sorry.
Damn.
You almost got us.
Close. Good one. Good job. Good job though. Good
That's
try.
That's an airplane.
That's a drone.
Maybe that's a drone.
That's a drone. That's definitely a drone.
All right. Let's look at this one. This is an interesting one because look. There's an actual drone. This is all alleged. This could be CGI for all I know. There's just dots. That's an actual drone, and the thing floating there is a UFO, and the drone is trying to see something for the UFO. Like try to get a close image of it. I think. See, look, they're like trying to fix the camera, but apparently the drone is trying to see what that thing flying in the sky is.
Yeah.
And watch. Mira. This is in Phoenix, Arizona, so it's not one of the New Jersey ones. All right. Okay, let's see. It's getting closer once again.
But this is not Arizona. Okay, it says
Arizona.
right there.
Yeah. It just happened a few weeks ago.
Reading is fundamental.
Right now, the people are like, ¿qué es eso? What do they speak in Arizona?
It's a lady talking.
They're talking Indian, whatever language they speak over there.
In Arizona?
Yeah.
They speak English. They speak Indian.
It's gonna get real close to it.
What do you think shot? What do you think it got hit by?
It burned it. Little drone fell down. Dead. ¿Qué es eso?
He was like, "Not today, homie."
The drone is, whatever the UFO is just like, I got a job to do. I'm still up here.
I love the lady's voice in this. She's like, "Oh no!" Like it's a little puppy that got hurt. It's like it's not that serious, lady.
That's what I wanted to do.
It's not that serious, lady. So these are the going theories. You have any other theories that it might be?
No.
That's it.
That's it.
At first, I
aliens. Thought everybody says aliens.
Yeah, aliens. Yeah. At first, I thought it was just a bunch of kids that opened their Christmas gift early and they're just being peeping toms.
So what I heard too is that it could be. This is the craziest one out of all of them. I think it's Iran. The country Iran bought drones from China and sent them over here. So apparently there's a mothership of big drone that flies over America and releases all these little drones. And then when they're done, they come back and they land and they go wherever into the water. God knows where. And my thought is, Iran? Have you seen Iran's technology? Have you ever seen Iran's Navy?
No.
Hold on, maybe I did this first. That way we know.
So I think that I really do think that it's just a bunch of idiots playing around, horsing around with their Christmas gift early.
You know what probably is too? People heard the drones and like, I want to fly my drone now.
Yeah. They added, the copycats.
Yeah.
They added to the whole hysteria, and supposedly we're not allowed to shoot them down.
I mean, but I'm shooting it down.
If it's you have your own property, you have your backyard, your lawn, the kids are playing, and you see a drone over your house, at what distance are you going to be like, nah, not today, and shoot it down?
Man, I can't.
Because the idea is that they don't want you shooting it down because, I don't know, when bullets go up, they come down.
I can't find it.
And then you might kill somebody. And they're saying that some of these drones are like huge, like
So I saw a video.
man operated.
Somebody in New Jersey was like, look, I'm going to catch one of these drones. He's like, I got my own drone. Decent sized drone. So what he did was he tied a rope to the bottom of his drone. A long ass rope, maybe like 20 feet with a weight on it. And then on his drone, so his drone is here. He has a long rope that goes down. And then he tied a fishing rod string to it. And flying, he's holding the fishing rod and he flies it up. Almost like a kite. And with the idea is that he's going to lower his drone over the other drone so it tangles up and falls. And with the fishing rod, he can fish it back and he can take the drone.
Wow, air fishing.
Air fishing. So he's like, I'm getting that drone. If I ever see a drone, I'm getting it. So that's what he's going to do. And I hope he gets it. So we can finally see if it's an alien or not. Nah, but I think it's mass hysteria. I think it's just people messing around. I mean, if you're a kid, and also too, like Biden said, he doesn't think it's anything. He didn't say he doesn't think. He goes, "There's nothing nefarious." That means that they know what it is. They have an idea.
Which confirms what Trump was saying. They know.
Yeah, they know. But that's the thing too. There's another thing with conspiracy theories. If the government doesn't tell us everything, then the government doesn't know. They know. They're just not gonna. They have no reason to tell us.
Yeah.
What if it's something secret they just don't want to talk about? Like we can't. They can't even mention that they even know what it is. They have to act like they don't know what it is if it's top secret.
Right.
Because if they say we know what it is, but we can't say we know whatever it is exists now.
Yeah.
So they gotta be like, sorry, we have no answers. We don't know what it is. They have to say that for it to stay top secret, whatever it is.
What do you think it is? You had a guess. What do you think it is?
I think it's a combination of a few things.
Okay.
I think it's commercial drones, like doing stuff, and then I think it's people that have their own drones flying it around because now they found out. And now it's funny.
You don't think it's a foreign country messing around?
I don't think a foreign country can do that.
Right.
Listen, look at
Trump said, they would have taken it down.
Look at that drone, right? That's an airplane. But a drone, where's it going to come from? It has to take off from somewhere, right? So that means it either has to already be on American land or it has to be offshore in a boat and it has to launch from there flying over America.
Right.
Either one of those scenarios, the military is going to know that they're there. It's not a secret. If you come in a boat, you think you're going to even make it closer?
Like another thing that Trump said, if it came from a garage, we're going to know it came from a garage.
Yeah, we're going to know exactly what garage, what address, we're going to know. So I think the government sees people flying their drones. And
the other thing is that drones it's a remote control.
Yeah.
So that control has a distance in range.
Not only that, we can detect the freaking signal.
Right.
We know exactly where it's come from.
Exactly. We could pinpoint if we really wanted to.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure they have the technology to like, oh, okay, this drone is coming from this house.
I don't know if you ever saw the video of China where they have like this gun and they shoot the drone with like a electricity and the drone just falls.
Ooh, like an EMP.
Yeah. And
that's cool.
Like,
I would do that just for fun.
Yeah.
There goes your Christmas.
If China has that, you don't think America has something like that? You know what I'm saying? They can easily just shoot it out the sky. They probably just don't. They're like, whatever it is, it's not important. Why are we gonna even shoot it? There's nothing. Let the local officials figure that out. We have nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? And if they really had to stop it, they would tell the local officials to get it. But if it doesn't matter for the American government, why would they even bother telling freaking Newark Police Department? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That totally makes sense.
Is it aliens, though? First of all, let's start with the fact that the aliens were here from a long time ago, okay? They're reptilians that live underground under Area 51. We know this already because the OG, I can't remember his name, he got shot in the stomach and it burned his hand. You remember? He was missing fingers. What was his name? I forgot his name. That was his story. He said he went to the Area 51. He's like, I went lower. I went down floors that I wasn't supposed to go by accident. And when the doors opened, there was an alien standing right there. And he shot me with a beam and it burned my fingers off. And it hit him in the stomach a little bit. And his stomach got messed up. And then he's like, I shot it and I ran upstairs. Whatever.
That's pretty freaking wild if you think about it.
So now what I wish it was. Okay. So now the conspiracy, what I think it is, what I wish it was is, I hope it's ready. I hope aliens.
So disgusting.
I hope aliens are humans from the future that come back in time because they need our DNA. Okay. The reason why they DNA is because they genetically modify themselves to be superior, but by doing that, they kind of really ruined their DNA, and now they're having a hard time reproducing. So the only way to figure out how to reproduce is to go back in time to before we did that and take some of our DNA, and that's why they're abducting us, because they need to take our eggs and our sperm to make babies in the future.
Oh my god! So the aliens are really just us?
They're just us from the future. They're going back in time, capturing us, bringing us back. There you go. You think he's gonna take that home with him? He stole that. Yo, that black guy stole it.
This was an NYPD officer. That
honestly though, he's OD happy. I'm not gonna.
My
Look at
dude
his
is.
face. He's, yo, hype. I got a drone. He's gonna go back to his neighbor. Like, yo, I touched one of the drones. I told you they're not UFOs. Right next to the Christmas tree and everything.
First of all, that's huge.
I'm about to say that's pretty big.
That's huge. And if you think about it, that they're saying that there's bigger ones, manned.
Yeah.
Manned.
You ever seen the ones where they sit in it?
They sit in. Yeah, it's like a.
But even those, the batteries don't last that long.
That seems scary.
The battery in those don't last that long.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. If it's a foreign country, it's not gonna fly from whatever country they come from over here.
Hell no. That's a Pearl Harbor move.
You ever? If anybody has a drone, you know how long these batteries last. They don't last that long.
No.
20 minutes tops. You know
I have a toy one from mad years ago. 8 years ago. It probably lasts for like
seriously
5 minutes, if that.
I have a nice little one. 20% off,
there
guys.
you go, guys.
It ends
Act
right before
now.
Christmas. Hey, the cologne we were talking about last episode. But
Cookies.
I have a toy drone I bought a few months ago. A nice little decent one. Paid like $40 for it. Just to mess around. It has a little camera on it. You can connect to your phone. It's pretty cool. 20 minutes tops.
That's a lot. Mine has a camera too. 5 minutes if you're lucky.
So even with the even with how spectacular they make drones nowadays and the battery power, even with a Tesla battery, it's not gonna last that long. It's not gonna fly over an ocean. It's no way. It has to launch locally, and if it launches locally, American government knows exactly where it's at.
But that drone, that video that you showed, that the drone shot down the other one, that has to be brolic.
Yeah,
because it has a weapon on it.
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't have to be a crazy weapon.
Give me
a EMP weapon or just a net, a piece of string
that gets
a piece of string
that gets the propeller stuck.
Just a little freaking Nerf dart gun with a string. Dropped, done. That's how easy it is to destroy those things. You know what I'm saying?
What do I think it is? I think it's like, I agree with you. I think it's all just people messing around. And the hysteria caused a whole bunch of copycats. And those people are laughing like, oh, let's do it again. Let's keep it going.
Just typed it over here.
Let's keep the hysteria going. You know what I mean?
Because you know what's funny too?
Honestly, if I had a drone, I would probably join the cause. What's
funny about it too is that there's probably people that are watching the news or TikTok or whatever. They're like, oh man, they caught our drone. Oh, that's our drone. That they were flying around messing with people, and then somebody caught it on their camera. On their phone, and then they put it up on TikTok and they're watching it, and they're like, "That they're recording our drone. We tricked them." You know what I'm saying? And that's just adding to the mass hysteria of the whole thing.
And then they'll post it later, like, "Oh, it was us."
Yeah, I wouldn't even post it. I just leave it the way it is. It's mysterious. It's funny.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
But you know what's even funnier? They're gonna make the video saying that was us, and everybody's gonna be like, "They're lying."
They're part of the cover up.
Yeah. Speaking of. 24-hour sun in Antarctica.
What?
24-hour sun in Antarctica.
Oh, with the video of the people?
Yep. I wonder if they actually posted a video. What is it called? Oh, God. What is it called? It's called The Last Exorcism?
What?
The Last Experiment? Oh, the final. Oh, yeah, the final experiment. Let's see if you uploaded a video.
I don't want to open up a whole one.
There are no green screens in Antarctica. It's good, huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's another thing too. Okay, so let's just rewind. We're done with the drones.
I think we're done with the drones. We're segue into
flat Earth. A few months, maybe even up to a year ago. In fact, the guy has the video here. Let's go to his first video, and we'll tell you exactly the date we uploaded this thing. The first video he uploaded was 10 months ago.
This box came with it?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The first video he uploaded was 10 months ago. That he said, I got an idea. What if the flat Earth model, right, is a circle, right? I don't know if you can. Let's look at the flat Earth map.
Oh. I don't know what toys you'll be buying, bro. You can't be showing that on the.
Hey, you can sit on that one.
Oi!
Flat Earth map. I want to see a nice one. Okay, all right. This is not exactly. Actually, that's good. We could just look at this one. That's gonna be a video, guaranteed. Okay, make this.
Right click on it. Open in a new tab.
All right. All right. Check it out. This last. Okay, put it behind us.
Okay. Hold on. Let me just make it rumor relevant. You don't mind, do you? Okay, great. I'm glad.
So the way the flat Earth map works like this, you have right in the middle is the North Pole. That's where Santa Claus lives. That's how he gets around so fast. He's in the center of the map.
So he doesn't have to go like across. He just goes right.
Yeah, but if he's on the other side, if he's in not Antarctica, if he's in Australia, and he has to go to South America. Unless he stops on one. If he starts in Australia and just works his way down. Anyway, that's
right. If he starts over here and
yeah. Then
what is this one?
That's Australia.
Australia. Okay, it looks weird that way.
Because they have to
stretch out. Yeah,
they have to. Yeah, that's what it fits.
So he would go to Australia instead of going to Africa like that. He would just go clung, 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 and there's probably a gravitational pull that slings him.
No, there's no gravity on flat Earth map. Get it together.
Right.
All right. So the way the flat Earth map is, Antarctica is a wall that goes around the entire thing. That's how the water doesn't fall off or disappear or whatever. It's held by Antarctica.
It freezes by the time it gets there.
Yeah, there's just a wall. I don't know if you ever seen Antarctica. They have these giant ice sheets that go up.
Yeah, like the wall in Hunger Games.
So what they say
Hunger Games? No, Game of Thrones. Go.
Game of Thrones. Yeah, yeah. So that's what they say. That's the map. So the sun, if you look at the mouse, the sun goes like this, and that's how we got. So over here is like summertime goes this way, and then wintertime it goes a little bit further out, and then summertime it comes in a little bit more, and then wintertime it goes out, and that's how we get summer and winter. Okay, which
wild.
I know, it's pretty cool. But if you were standing here in Antarctica, and the sun went this way, there's going to be a point where you can't see the sun anymore because it's too far away. Right? That's how they say daytime and nighttime. So if you're in America and the sun rises in the east and goes to the west, by the time it gets right here and you're in New York, actually it'll be a little bit further out. Let's say you're right here and you're in New York, you can't see the sun anymore. That's why you have nighttime.
Right.
So that distance, if you say I'm here in Antarctica,
if that distance is equivalent to the distance stretched all the way out there,
yeah. By the time the sun gets around here, I shouldn't be able to see it. It should be nighttime where I'm standing. So imagine if it's on the other side of the earth, completely gone, right? And then over here. So the thought is, if we stand here and we see the sun for 24 hours, then we know that this map can't be real. We know that if we were in Antarctica, as a globe says we are, we would be able to see the sun for 24 hours.
Right.
Because the Earth is tilted during this time of season. The winter solstice, I think it's called. Right? So that's why they decided this guy is a millionaire, I guess, or he has millionaire friends or whatever. They told flat earthers, this is what we're going to do.
We'll fly you out
for free. You don't got to pay for nothing.
Like $40,000 a pop.
It's crazy, bro.
Would you have gone?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Even if I was a flat earther, first of all, if you're a flat earther and you want truth and you say you want truth, then you should go.
Yeah, word.
Bro, I want to go anyway.
I'm not even a flat earther.
And then they said, bring whatever you want to conduct whatever experiments you want.
Yeah.
Okay. So
we'll pay for your luggages too. You know, luggage is expensive.
If you go through all these videos, during the 10 months that they were planning this, people were making suggestions like, oh, make sure you bring a drone. So that way they can't say that you brought them to a special place, that you go fly the drone up. They can look from far away and make sure.
Yeah, you're not in the mini dome like the Truman Show. So,
and then they were like, make sure you bring a device that can detect where you are on Earth. I forgot what they're called. Like a GPS sort of. So they bought everything. They went
Comcast.
Out, and the people stood in one spot.
A Garmin.
Yeah, a TomTom. So they went, and 24 hours in midnight. That's when they made this last video when they were talking. It was at midnight. What should have been midnight. Midnight's no sun, and it was in the middle of the day still. So
that's wild.
He went live, like TikTok live, sort of on YouTube, and people were saying, "Oh, it's a green screen," and that's why I think it was this video. This video. One of the videos. It might be this one. Actually, it's the one, the last, this right here. He's holding up something green to show them, hey, there's no green screen behind me. This would be invisible if it was a green screen.
Unless it was a blue screen.
If his shirt would be visible.
Right.
But then he bought somebody else that had a blue, different shirt with a green patch on it. He goes, that little patch, this is green screen right here. Look.
Don't show them my
That's
walls.
his wall.
How dare you?
That's a green screen back there. That's why my arm disappears when I put it up in the air. Nothing here. That's why we're not allowed to wear green.
Can we touch each other?
No.
Oh.
But flat earthers that went. This is the interesting thing about
You heard their interviews?
Yeah.
Their responses?
So the interesting thing about people that
One guy was like, somebody better figure this shit out.
Yeah.
Make it make sense, because I still don't believe it.
So yeah, that's the thing. When they believe it, there's nothing you can say to them. And they see it with their own eyes. 24-hour sun. What could this mean? I still believe the earth is flat, but make it make sense. They don't want to let it go. That's what I'm saying. You can't do anything to make them believe it otherwise. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell them any logic, because they didn't follow it through logic. They're following it through like a faith.
That's how people are with religion.
That's how people are with religion. You can't get out. You can't get out of it. That's why it's very hard to get somebody out of religion. It's just that's what they believe.
It does.
It's faith. Even religion I believe in is faith. At the end of the day, it comes down to faith. Yeah.
All of them.
So just
Atheism.
faith. Yeah.
Faith.
Yeah.
A lot too.
Probably more.
Like that anger kind.
Because you're not even gonna try. You're not gonna gamble. You're gonna play no. You're gonna put no numbers on the board just in case you. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I feel about people who don't vote.
What is the thing called when you spin it?
Backgammon?
Roulette.
Roulette.
Right. You got to put your number on it. The atheist is like, I'm not gonna bet at all. And we're like, at least try.
No, I'm keeping my chips.
Pick one of these gods. You never know which one's gonna
That's
land
a lot
on.
of gods.
Yeah, you never know which one's gonna land on.
And apparently in that game, it's only red and black.
Yeah, but they don't want to. That's why they have more faith than everything else. But
that wasn't interesting, and it was interesting to see the ones, the flat earthers. This is crazy. You should come out here. It's whatever. Just to come out here was amazing. It's so beautiful. Can you imagine?
So imagine if your other flat earthers are going to be like, damn, they got to you, huh? They lied to you and you believing it.
Oh, what did they pay you?
Yeah.
What did they pay you?
What are they paying you? Yeah. Yep. So now it's like, now you as a person, like I went through it, I saw it, and nobody believes me. I remember a long time ago, I saw an episode with Joe Rogan, and he was like, people believe that the government's paying me to say certain things.
Yeah.
He goes, obviously I'm not. My friends are here. We all talk about this forever. But they believe that the government's here, And it feels like, what can I say? There's nothing I can say. You saw me fly out there. You saw me do the 24-hour video with the Earth. And there's nothing I can say.
That's how I feel about space, man. Like, with all this doubt about space being fake, it makes me sad.
Space is fake.
You change your mind?
Actually, flat earthers believe space is fake. They believe there's nothing out there. It's just the dome. There's nothing past the dome. It's like water or something. Because the Bible says there's water above and water is below.
Yeah, they're called clouds. Clouds hold the water. So you don't believe in space anymore?
No, of course I believe it's fake.
Oh, thank God. I thought I lost you.
No, but space is fake. It's like a big meme. People don't believe it's real.
Yeah, for real. I mean,
we don't know. Because we never been out there.
Sucks.
We never been there. They could all be lying to us about everything.
That's the part that sucks.
Yeah.
Is that we don't know, and do you think it'll be like that whole theory that if we went, we would doubt it? Or would you believe it? It depends on what it is, right? It depends on what the experience is like.
Let's say I was a flat earther and I saw it. I would be like, now that I have this information, I need to go back and think about this. I don't think I'd be like, the earth is round. Oh my God, they did it. I would be like, no, I need us flat earthers to sit down and talk about this.
Sounds like an AA meeting.
Yeah, we need to figure this out. And if we can't figure it out, they might be right. But we need to talk about this. We can't just let this go under the table. We can't just act like it's nothing. We have to talk about this. You know what I mean? Like, let's say, as Christians, they were like, oh, we found the bones of Jesus.
Oof.
100%, no doubt about it. I don't know how they could figure out this him. But let's just say they figured out. Right? It says Jesus of Nazareth on his freaking... carved in his shirt.
In his bowl.
Yeah. It has a freaking piece of the cross or something, A chalice, whatever, something. Oh, the sign that they put over his head. The King of the Jews. They found that in the grave. As Christians, we got to sit down and be like, all right, we got to talk about this. You know what I'm saying? We can't just brush it off. Are we gonna test it to see how old it is? And we test it to see, oh, it's actually 2,000 years old. Now we got to talk about this. This may be it. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what they got to come to the table. And I think all flat earthers need to have a real sobering discussion. Like, okay, we know for sure this isn't accurate. This is not accurate. We know that right now.
We know that.
We know that. So we got to throw this picture out. So now what it is?
Thank God.
Yeah.
I was a little disturbed by this.
I hate this because the bottom is so wide. Look at it's so wide.
It's like my belly.
And there's people that are like, no, from here to here would have to be giant compared to what it is on our map. Yeah. And we know it's not this long because we know from a car ride from here to here.
And why is America so small?
Yeah. And so they have to get rid of this map. They have to be like, all right, we can't believe in this map anymore.
Yeah, this got.
So what we got to do is we have to add this 24-hour Antarctica sun to a map that makes sense, and we need to figure that out. Maybe there's another way.
Going back to this drawing board.
So you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna
literally got to redraw.
They're gonna invert it. They're gonna make this the outside and this the middle. You know what I mean?
Huh?
They're gonna make this ice wall here and make this in the middle. So North America is gonna be on the edge over here. You know what I mean? They're going to invert it inside out. But this map is done. We all know this map is done. Whether you're a flat earther or not. Just got to get rid of this. It doesn't make sense for the data we have.
Yeah, word.
But that's how science works. You have to make... You have to figure out how to make it... To prove it wrong. You know? And eventually... When you can't prove it wrong or you constantly prove it right, and we all have to come to an agreement. Like, okay, I think
hypotheses.
Yeah. We'll have to agree. Okay, do we all agree that this is probably what makes the most sense? All right, so we hold on to it for a while and see what happens. Maybe in the future, 10 years, 20 years from now, they'll figure something else out that we can change it. But for now, this is the consensus. We all have to, now from this point forward, we all have to work with this new map we have or whatever until somebody proves it wrong again. You know what I'm saying? That's what they did with the Earth was supposed to be in the middle of the solar system, remember?
Right, with center of the universe.
It was supposed to be an Earth-centric model. And then I think it was Galileo was like, nah, not the data I'm seeing in the sky with the way the stars move.
Way too much going on.
This way makes more sense. You know? And nobody believed him because they thought he was crazy. And later on, as we found out more and more things, we're like, you know what? I think he was
Telescopes.
right. I think he was right. You know?
Jeez.
So, this is out the door.
All right, so there you go. Figure it out, flat earthers. We went from drones to UFOs to
we should
flat
call
Earth.
our boy.
Who?
The flat earth we interviewed. I'm going to call him up. We're going to hit him up. We're going to ask him what he thinks about it.
Oh, yeah.
We got to do it.
Okay.
We got to do it. January. I'm hitting him up.
Yeah, new year, new us.
New year, new flat earther. Getting rid of it. Out the door.
Let us know what you think in the comments. Hit us up on TikTok while it lasts. We out.
Aliens
What?
on the flat earth come from the outside.
What?
They come from outside this border. Aliens are from over here. They're from a different land. And they come through.
Why do they come then? It's warmer?
They want to abduct us and bring us back to the other side.
It got to be cold over there.
Maybe they have other hot spots. The only reason why this is melted hot is because we have a sun that goes this way. It keeps everything melted.
So there's another circle?
There's another sun somewhere over here. And vete de carajo.
And that's the stars that we see across.
They're different. Maybe this map does make sense.
Nah, this was pointless then. We out.
Abduct us!
You would want to get abducted?
Hell yeah, I want to get abducted.
What would you do if you got abducted?
I would be like, look, I'm not going to fight. I'm just going to bend over. I'm just going to receive your probe.
Seriously. I'm the alien. Whatever that image.
I'll freak out. First of all, what do you look like? So if you look like a regular person, I might be like, well, nigga, you're not an alien. Stop. Get off of me.
Get off of me.
Okay? Get me out of here. You're going to hear from my lawyer. Calling the cops. All right? But if you look like a legit alien, first of all, I'm going to freak out. Oh my God. I'm going to fight it. And then after a while, I'm just going to be like, all right, I'm trapped.
I think I would be stuck.
Like a freaking deer in the headlights?
Not like that. Not with that stupid fucking face. But
what
like,
face you gonna make then, nigga?
just trying to picture the face.
Mad scared.
I would think I'd just be like stunned. Like just don't say anything. Don't move. Maybe it doesn't see me.
What if he gets real close to your face? You're just gonna stay still?
Then I feel like the next thing is like, okay.
What if what if he gets real close to you and kind of does this to your head?
I'm not moving, nigga.
And then he just touches you. He's like, oh, you like that? And then he pulls out the probe. He's like, all right, turn around. What if he talks to you in English? What if his alien talk the whole time? Whatever they sound like, right? And then they tie you down and you're like, oh my God, you can't move. And then they finally probing you. Where they put in you, they take the little palito and they go. And then one of them calls to you and goes, you like that? In English.
In English.
You like that?
Or whatever your language is.
And then we all take our mask off like, got him. He's gay. I told you he's gay.
No, I think it would be that like that analogy that you said, if the aliens like, I would just be frozen like the fucking mic, like don't move, don't do shit. But I think at a certain point, my brain would be like, I gotta do something, like click clock, run.
You gonna hit him,
touch him, maybe just
touch him, see what it feels like. What if your hand goes right through him and then you wake up? Oh my God, it was a dream.
Or it burns me.
Imagine.
It's like acid.
What did you touch me? Okay, he's a dude. He's a guy.
He's a dude.
Just a dude. Just a guy. Ugh. Think about it. When we let's imagine a mole. That we take the mole off the ground. What is it doing? It's freaking out.
Yeah.
After a while, it calms down and kind of, and then you touch it. It kind of like receives it. It doesn't want you to touch it, but that's how we are. It's gonna touch us. We're like, ugh.
Yeah. That's 99% of people.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I would try to at least talk to it though. I'd be like, why are you doing this? Where are you from? I would try that.
And how freaky if it had telepathic, like.
Yeah. Just in your head.
It's in your head.
It's like, we are from the planet where Santa Claus's elves. Like, oh, I knew it. He lied to me. Santa. Liar. What's that from? Remember?
It was a whole episode. Liar. Oh, when it was in the house or something, and he was talking about it was the soldier, right?
yeah, soldier. And then we went back. He didn't say that. He said something else. We're like, we wouldn't even know.
We made that whole shit up, and that's what you call fake news, ladies and gentlemen. Fake media. Oh man! Yeah. All right, we out. You're retarded, bro.